Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court. You've got courtside seats for my review of the brand new Netflix, A Quiet Place, The Happening, The Mist, Bird Box. Let's do it. Bird Box is a drama horror sci-fi from director Susanne Bier and Netflix. The film is based on the novel of the same name by Josh Malerman and stars Sandra Bullock, Trevante Rhodes, John Malkovich, Sarah Paulson, Jacki Weaver, Rosa Salazar, Danielle Macdonald, Machine Gun Kelly, Lil Rel Howery, and Wong. A woman and a pair of children are blindfolded and make their way through a dystopian setting. Okay, so I had a little bit of fun off the top mentioning the other movies that this movie kind of draws from, and it does include some very obvious elements of those movies, but don't worry, this movie is way better than The Happening. I thought Sandra Bullock was excellent in this movie. She's badass when she needs to be, but I totally bought her at her most emotionally frayed and raw, which is for a lot of the movie. I liked Trevante Rhodes quite a bit. I'm not too familiar with him, but he was good in the movie. Sarah Paulson can always be relied upon, although she's not in it very much. And I love John Malkovich. I thought his performance was a little bit uneven. He has some great little moments, but he's also just over the top mean for a lot of it, and it just felt kind of shallow. Also, Wong hasn't aged since 1993. The opening of this movie is really intense. It starts with Sandra Bullock talking to these two little kids, and she's saying something like, we have to go now, it's gonna be rough, you do exactly what I tell you, if not, I will hurt you. I was just like, well, it just got real. The opening is probably the most tense part of the whole film, but it stays decently tense throughout. Now, I didn't need the movie to be completely spelled out for me, although I would have appreciated maybe a little bit more context by the end. Like, it's really kind of unclear what is causing this mayhem. Is it madness? Is it monsters? Is it perhaps something more biblical? We do get the sense that they are sort of physical beings. We never actually see them. And I understand in the novel they're actually creatures, but I would have liked just a little bit more, even just a couple more conversations about what these things could be, what could be causing it. They do hit on that, but then it kind of gets abandoned. Now, there's some long sequences where the characters are wearing blindfolds, and occasionally we'll see the stuff from their perspective where really all we can see are fragments of sunlight and shadow through the cloth of the blindfold, and I thought that was really cool. Personally, I wish they had gone a lot harder with it. I would have loved like an entire 5-minute scene where all we see is the light and the shadow through the cloth, and we rely entirely on the actors' voices and the sound effect to set the tension, to set the dread, to set the atmosphere. I think that would have been awesome. Really take advantage of that sensory deprivation. A lot of people probably would have hated that. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. And the movie is paced pretty well, jumping between present day and 5 years ago when all this kind of started happening, but it did feel overlong. It's a hair over 2 hours, and I think it would have been better at 145, 150 would have been a sweet spot. No, Bird Box is not amongst the best movies of the year, but it's a decent little horror thriller, and I think it's worth your time. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to give Bird Box, and I think I'm going to give Bird Box a...
I need the biggest seat bell you have. No, that's too big.
Out of 10. So now, I want to know, have you seen Bird Box? What did you think about it? What is your favorite Sandra Bullock performance of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.